Hello guys, in this video I want to talk about Amazon as a business, and I'm not going to talk about fundamentals in this video. I will probably make more videos in the future, probably next week. I will divide all these videos into 4 or 5 parts, and in each part I want to talk about um, um, Amazon fundamentals like financial, and video is going to be um, balance sheet, and the next video is going to be income statement, 10K, cash flow. So I'm going to divide all these into separate videos so it will be easier for the viewer to see it. So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about Amazon as a business and Amazon outlook for the future and what's going to happen to the company. And these are all based on my opinions and some news I gathered from online websites, resources, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So, what Amazon company looks like at this time, as you can see, the Bezos empire right here. You can see these are all Amazon's businesses that is connected to Amazon's itself. So we can see Alexa, we can see Audibles, Twitch, um, and many other businesses. Whole Foods. They own Blue Origin, which is not really connected to Amazon. They're doing business separately, and the Washington Post. And they have some minor investment in different type of business too. But let's talk about this. Why Amazon is getting, you know, really big and their sales are going to the roof. The reason for that is angry employees. If you go to grocery store, I'm not gonna say like 99.9% of grocery store, but if you go to any store, not just grocery store, um, any retailer store, sometimes you will find some employees that have anger problem, and maybe they having a bad day and they just want to throw it at you, and so sometimes happens, people don't want to deal with, angry employees. That might be a reason why Amazon sales is going up, because you don't see any Amazon employee while shopping in Amazon.com or listening to a book in Audible.com. You don't connect with people. Root cashier, sometimes you go to grocery stores, and these are real. These are reality we are talking about, because I saw many TikTok videos. They're making fun of, like, these things happening in grocery store with the root cashier. Probably you've seen it too. So these are, and I seen one of them. I see like 2 days ago. The video had close to 2.5, $2.6 million, not million dollars, sorry, 2.6, 2.7 million likes. So people understand these things. So brood cashier will be the other reason. Push sales and marketing. When you go to some stores, like let's say Macy's or Dillard's, or some stores that they want to sell you something, um, they will push you to buy something that you don't need because they want to increase their sale. And that might be the reason too, because when you go to Amazon, it's correct that you see some advertisement on the front page, on the main page of Amazon, and you get some advertising on your email too, but they're not pushing you to buy it. No one's gonna tell you, hey, you have to buy this thing, you have to buy this, um, let's say, t-shirt, you have to buy this because this t-shirt, no one's pushing you. So the psychology of consumer behavior and physical store setup. Example is going to be dairy. And this is really important. When you want to go to Walmart or any other grocery store, the main thing, the things that you consume or you use every day, is not going to be convenience to pick up in the grocery store. It's going to be all the way in the back. So let's say you go to Walmart. If you want to buy a dairy, which is a product that people buy almost, I would say, daily, you have to walk all the way in the back, And while you're going in the back, you're probably grabbing milk and other things too. You're not going to just buy milk because you're passing so many things, left and right, and seeing many chips, candies, and many other things. You probably buy more than milk. You buy something else too. So these are, actually these companies like, probably most of companies, big ones, they pay, people with psychology degree and some people with consumer behavior understanding to set up their physical, product in the store. So when you go to shop, you trying to spend $5, you spend a little bit more, maybe 10, 15% more. So those gonna be one more things that you need to know. Actually, Amazon's and other websites um, do that too. You know, but the strategy is different. It's not like Walmart, or any other retailer, not just Walmart. The convenience. Um, when you're trying to shop, let's say you want to buy 5, 6 different things on Amazon. So all you have to do, you just click. You probably click like 6, 7 times, and you can buy those things in less than like 2 minutes. But if you go to any retailer store, you have to get out from your car and go ahead and, you know, um, find the products in the store and then bring it and stay in the cashier to pay for it. Probably takes more than 15, 20 minutes. People love to receive packages in their mail. A survey showed 95% of people receiving package online feel that they have a feeling that it's a gift someone gave them for free. How do you feel? Actually, this is the article in CNBC. You can go ahead and search it and read about it. When people receive package in their mail, they feel like it's a gift, and it makes them happy. I don't know why. You can do your own research and find out about it. But how do you feel when you order something and when it comes to your mail? How do you feel? I feel really good when I receive a package in my mail, and as soon as I get the box and try to open it, I feel really good. I don't know why. There is something behind it, but I don't know. So that might be the other reason. Saving time and money, not always, but most of the time. You actually save a lot of money by not, using your gas and, not wasting like 20, 30 minutes in your store, going find the products. And like I said, when you go into buy milk, you probably buy more than a milk. You spend probably you spend like $5, $10 more, sometimes $20 more. I don't know about that one. You can, if you can relate, go ahead and like this video. So saving time and money is the other things. Access to many goods and services within seconds and a few clicks. So you can, like I said, you can access to many products just for just on the search bar, just searching for the products you need, and it's not gonna take that long, probably less than 1 minute to buy. And many more reasons we don't discuss in this video. You can probably relate all these things I said in this slide. So let's go to the next slide. Amazon is everywhere. Well, actually, as you know, Amazon is in the war with every single industry. And as you can see, Amazon own Twitch is a gaming live stream video that people use for recording their games and sharing with other people. YouTube has the same thing. It's a similarity between these two company, but Amazon, YouTube gaming is not that popular. I guess Twitch is the popular one, and we have Rotten Tomatoes, competing with IMDb. Actually, IMDb, which owns by uh, Amazon is competing with Rotten Tomato. We can say that. And then we have, fresh, like those Amazon Go stores that you buy fresh like things, and you order it, they bring it to your door, or you go shop there. And they have Whole Food, which is competing with Walmart and Costco. Well, let me tell you, this part is the most important part: retail. Well, actually, Amazon, I would say most of Amazon business is in war with these two companies, Walmart and Costco. Walmart tries to sell more things online, especially in COVID-19. When the COVID-19 started, Walmart used to be you know, before COVID-19 started, um, Walmart used to be 24 hours. So all the Walmart store used to be 24 hours before COVID-19. But after COVID-19 in 2020, the store uh, were closing at some stores at 8, some stores at 9. Still same thing. They're not 24 hours anymore at this time. I don't know what they're going to do in the future, but at this time. So they close about 10 hours every day. Not 10 hours, I'm sorry. Like 7 hours, 8 hours every day. So they're saving many, many, many millions of dollars on employees that are now paying, and also doubling up on their online sales. So Costco and Walmart are trying to just beat Amazon, but I guess end of the day, they will do some business like Walmart and Costco. They will do some business and they will save some money for their shareholder. But at the end of the day, I guess Amazon is a winner, and the reason behind it is because he Amazon, or I don't want to say Bezos, but Amazon is playing a game of monopoly in the U.S. market. As you can see, Amazon has, you know, footprint, we can say, on every single industry. So it's a strong company. Let's go to the next one. Amazon's future. Possibilities of interruptions by overseas governments. So Amazon, as you know, Amazon's doing business in different countries. It's doing business in Britain. It's doing business in Canada, China, India, and different countries and different continents. And there's a possibility, because here in United States, big corporations have power. So I don't want to say the government doesn't have that much power. Yes, the government has power, but I guess corporations, like big corporations, have more power because they employ millions of people here in the United States. So I would say, if the game of Monopoly, they're not playing, that's what they're claiming. If the game of Monopoly happens in different countries, I think the government, you know, can break down the company, break down Amazon's in different country. I'm not saying United States, different countries, probably China, or, if you listen to the news, you will see the Alibaba, um, the wholesale website that people in United States shop to resell their products. You know, in the past 3-4 months, had problem with government of China, because uh, they blame the company to, the company's playing. They blame that the company's playing the game of monopoly in China by just stepping on every single businesses in this industry, and kick everyone's out of the industry. So I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm going to say here in the United States, big corporations have power. Laying off employees will give stress to government, and that's why government wants to break down big tech companies. You recently heard about many things that people are saying that the government going to break down like big tech companies. In my opinion, again, this is my opinion. There is no, you know, I would say like I don't have any inside information to tell you, but I can say that the government is not going to break down companies like Google, Apple, or Microsoft, or Amazon's, or any other big tech, because these companies, um, these companies have millions of people working for them. So if they break down this company, which there is two sides, there are two sides of arguments in this subject, but I'm gonna share if the company just like let's say Amazon, future of IT and AI can put employments at risk. Government doesn't like that. So, as you know, Amazon is using artificial intelligence AI in the warehouse. As if you go to Amazon warehouse or fulfillment, you will see many robots are working instead of people working in the warehouse. So they're saving thousands of you know not thousands, I'm sorry, millions of dollars every single day by not paying employees and not hiring employees. So that can benefit Amazon in the future and right now, but it's gonna hurt the government because the government will not collect that much tax. If the robot is working in the warehouse, that robot is not going to take any paycheck from the company, from Amazon or any other company. So I don't know how the government can tax robots, but it's a possibility, I guess, in the future. Maybe they start saying, hey, if you have a robot, you have to register your robot, and each robot has to pay this much tax if the robot works that much. I don't know anything about that, but I would say the government doesn't like that. That's why they want to break, or they want to just interrupt tech businesses. So future innovation can create more competitions for Amazons. So as we go further in this technology and innovations and create things and invent things, I guess some company like if you said, let me give you an example. 2 3 years ago, let's say in 2019, if you said TikTok to someone, probably 99% of people did not heard anything about TikTok and did not know what is TikTok. And but if you ask people what is like YouTube, people probably told you, yes, I use like maybe 5 hours a day or 5 hours a week or month, um, watching people's videos on YouTube. But back in 2020, many people, uh, used TikTok, and now in 2021, probably 99% of people know uh, what is TikTok. So anything can happen in the future. As like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, nobody knew what is Zoom. But now everybody using Zoom. If you go to school, you use Zoom. Or if you have a meeting, you probably use Zoom because of, I don't know, technology or consumer behavior or the pandemic helped this company to grow. I don't know anything about those things, but all I'm saying is that in the future innovation, you know, the future innovation can create more competitions for Amazon and any other company. But I guess Amazon is getting so big that if a small company or any invention from someone gets big, I think Amazon can seize that company and like ta- you I would say like if something happens, let's say a company comes up and gets popular, doing the same thing, selling products and services online, and just with different name. And if Amazon sees that company is getting big, I think they're gonna buy that company too because they have the money and they already have many years of experience, and it's easy for them to taking over that company. So I don't see that much potential for the competition, but there's a possibility. I'm not going to talk about that. You can do your own research. Amazon is now competing against Walmart and Costco. As I said, Amazon is in the war with every single retail businesses like Walmart and Costco. eBay is not a competition anymore. Actually, um, eBay is comparing. If you're comparing the sales with Amazon, eBay is not a big company anymore. I mean, it's a big company, but if you're comparing it to Amazon, it's not a big company. I would say like if someone opens up a small, let's say 2,000 square feet grocery store, like a small grocery store next to Walmart, Walmart would not care about that grocery store because it's not gonna hurt their businesses. And that's it. Let's go to the next slide. Let me see what I have. Okay, always do your own research. This is really important. I just gather some information, and I like to share it with you guys, but you might be the smartest one. You might be able to do your own research and find more information that I gave you. So do your own research because no one will do it correctly for you. And this is true. If you listen to many smart people and many successful people in financial work, they will tell you that you have to do your own research. So always do your own research. Analyze the company. Think about the potential Amazon will have in the future. Think about the positive and negative side of the business. So think about Amazon. See if the company can compete with its peer company, the one doing the same thing, and think about it. Like I'm gonna give you some example by end of this slide. Let's go to this first. Think about the competitions. What makes Amazon to be a leader or a loser? Think about your own feeling about the company. Do you like to shop there? Why? Do you think Amazon will survive in the future? And why? If you can answer these questions, you unlock the first part of your investment mystery box. The second thing is to analyze the fundamentals like balance sheet, income statement, a statement of cash flow, and 10K and 8K to just value a company. I'm going to give you something which is really eye-opening for me and maybe for you. About 1 year ago, I live in Texas, Houston, Texas. So about 1 year ago, I live in a decent, I'm not gonna say like middle class uh, line neighborhood, I would say. So in my neighborhood, I would say 90% of people living in my neighborhood are over 55 or 60. And then we don't see any, I don't see any young people here. I see some grandsons and granddaughters coming visiting their grandparents, but I don't see young people living in my area. And 1 year ago, I started seeing that Amazon car, those big vans, the Mercedes Benz and the other Ford vans uh, with navy blue color, uh, driving around my neighborhood and dropping some package. And I used to see them like maybe once a week, twice a week, about 1 year ago. Now, in the past 2, 3 months, I keep seeing Amazon car probably more than 10 times a day. So before, probably if you guys live in, let's say, California, you probably seen these cars 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and you used to see it like 100 times a day. But here in Texas, Houston, Texas, in my neighborhood, it shows that people like to shop in Amazons, and I don't see, you know, I asked the mailman like about 2 months ago. I asked him, "Do you receive any packages from Amazon?" And he said that they're receiving many many packages from Amazons, and most of the packages they're dropping in my neighborhood and this area or from Amazon. So it's not just Amazon's, delivery truck. It's the USPS too. It's the FedEx too. So they delivery Amazon's products too. So I see a huge, huge potential for Amazon's, and like I said in the future video, uh, I'm gonna talk about the financials, like balance sheet, income statements, but I'm gonna give you a heads up that the earnings are beating the analyzers and um, speculators, like people just let's say people said that Amazon will not survive in 2020 or 2021, or they will not do that much business. They were wrong. The Amazon is doing millions of business and beating the Wall Street expectations by the numbers they're reporting every single quarter. So I think the Amazon projection sales will, people analyzed and expect that the Amazon sales will go up by 2030, 2025. I think the coronavirus, the COVID-19 boosted the sales of Amazons, and I think uh, COVID-19 killed many people, and many people suffered, and many people hurt from COVID-19. But many companies like Amazon's benefited from the COVID-19 because the COVID-19 boost the sales of Amazon's, and the profitability went to the roof. And it's just because of the virus we had, the situation we had in 2020. So I guess right now, in the mind of people, even like older people, is that they want to shop online. They don't want to go, you know, especially older people. If you ask many people in 2019, they did not want to shop on Amazon because they thought that, you know, it's better to shop in person and go to the store, and they did not want to just leave like a young generation. I don't know why they like to shop old school. And right now, if you ask them, most of them, they probably will tell you that they like to shop online because they're scared to go to grocery store, especially people with um, you know problems like diabetes, or people having problems. I would say the pandemic helped Amazon. And like I said, you have to just be able to answer this question. If you can answer these questions right here, you probably will comfortably or easily can invest in Amazon. And I'm not saying you should buy Amazon stock or not. You have to do your own research, like I said. I believe, in my opinion, based on my valuation, I don't own any stock right now, but I used to own five stocks, and I paid close to $2,800 and sold it when it was at $3,300 about 3 4 months ago. And the reason was because I found a better opportunity and invested in that stock. I made like about $2,000 in profit, but I invested somewhere else and I'm happy. And Warren Buffett, in one video, I don't know if I can find the video, I will show it to you guys in the future. Warren Buffett said if you buy a stock and if you do your own research and find about every single part of that business and understand the business, and you just read through the financial report, fundamentals, and learn everything about that business. And if you pay, let's say you pay $100 for that stock, and if that stock goes to $20, in next week or next 2 weeks, you're not gonna scare, and you're not gonna be um like you're not gonna scare about the price, and you're not gonna bother to just looking at the price. You lost 80% of your money, but you already understand the market. You already understand the company. So it should not bother you because you did your own research. So I'm not saying you should buy a stock because it might go down like 80% or so, but all I'm saying, just do your own research. And I want to share something with you guys. I did not want to say this. Not many people watching this video, maybe, but I'm gonna share something with you guys. Many YouTubers, like big YouTubers. I'm not talking about Jake Paul. I'm talking about these stock guru, or people talking about the stock market and um, financial world YouTuber. These people are not making money on the financial market. They're not making money on stock market. All they do, they're making money from somewhere else. Some of these people have their own programs or course or website. They're making money from their subscriptions, and selling their courses, and these people are investing that money into the stock market. So these people are not making money. You have to recognize that. When people saying buy this stock, it's a YouTube channel, it's a popular YouTube channel. They probably have like millions of subscribers, or they have like 300, 400, 500, 600,000 subscribers. When they say buy this stock because I think it's going to go to the roof, or it's going to go to the moon, it's better to do your own research, because these people don't I'm not gonna say like they don't understand the market, but they did not make their money from if they're talking about the stock market, they did not make their fortune from stock market. They made it from somewhere else. They probably made the money from YouTube, or from different sources, but not from a stock market. And let me tell you something. Many people are showing that how to make money, on the stock market. Pretty much, if you bought this stock in 2000, I would say one or two, and you hold it until today, you probably gain. I would say I'm not assuming some like junk companies. I'm saying just a decent company. You probably gained about 500-600% on your investment, even though in 2020 and 2008 we had a problem with the market, but the problem did not last long. Overall, you gain about some stock gain about 50,000 percent. So if you bought any stock, let's say in 2020, if you bought any stock in March or April uh, or June or July 2020, um, you probably gained, you know, 30 to 100x. So don't think that these YouTubers will teach you to learn, uh, which stock to buy or which stock to invest, because these people did not make their money from stock market. I'm not gonna name. I have some people in my mind that I want to talk about, but I won't. But like these people, some of I know a YouTuber who's making close to. I calculate that they're making close to $120,000 a month from charging people to teach their uh, to teach people how to buy stock, and people pay close to I'm not sure how much they pay now, but it used to be $1,200-$1,300 every year and $35 fee to start. So these people, I estimated that they're making 120 $30,000 every single month from that subscriptions fee. Plus, they make about 15 to $25,000 every single month from YouTube. And these people have 2, 3, 4 million dollars investment in the stock market. I can guarantee you that they did not make that money from. Although some of these people bought many good stocks in 20, 18, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Those stocks gain a lot, but the money, the source, the main money came from different place, not stock market. The money was not made in, let's say, if they have like $5 million worth of a stock, that $5 million did not build up in the stock market, came from somewhere else and invested, and some of these stock went to the roof and some of them not. But like all I'm saying is just do your own research. If you're making 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 every year, you have to do your own research. Uh, Unless you're just trying to lose money or trying to just uh, gamble with your money. Do your own research, and please listen to Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, Jack Bogle, Charlie Munger, um, David Rubenstein, um, many other people. These are the names that I know at this time. Just listen to these people. I think these people are, in my opinion, they're honest, and um, some of the information they share with you and um, with the world is priceless. Thank you for watching this video, and please, if you can, go ahead and subscribe to my channel or just like this video. Thank you so much.